confess. Oh,
So
God.
go ahead, Juanita. Confess.
I had Chinese food today.
Damn, why?
It was so good because I'm back to not eating again. I had my fruit. I didn't have a latte and I was gone all day till 5 o'clock and I was too hungry, or 4 o'clock.
Why didn't you just ask for certain things you could eat at the Chinese restaurant?
She doesn't have that kind of stuff that you can eat. It's all fried.
Okay. Could you rip the fry off? No.
Yeah, but I chose not to because when I got home, I ate everything, all of it.
How much weight do you have to lose, Juanita?
30 pounds probably.
Okay, so now you just took yourself out of nutritional ketosis.
I did.
Okay, so it's Tuesday today. Tuesday, what's the date? 16th.
16th. Yeah, November 16th.
When's the 20th? Is that, let's see.
4 days from now.
4 days. So probably if you're really, really good and you do everything right, you'll probably be back into nutritional ketosis by Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, well, that'd be good.
It'll be good if you do it.
Yeah. I will, because I'm going to church, but they're having Frito pie. Their Frito pie's got way too many tomatoes. I don't eat tomatoes, so I'll be good. I'm taking my salad.
Are you still
Frito pie? You're kidding me. Fritos in a pie?
Fritos.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's called a heart attack. Thank you. Okay.
People actually think they can eat shit like that?
Yeah.
They do it.
Stuff.
And you know what? People actually think they can eat Chinese food.
Yeah, they do. And it tasted wonderful.
Well, I'll tell you what, 30 pounds of adipose tissue isn't going to taste wonderful.
I know.
And your dog, you're abusing your dog.
I am abusing my dog. I walked 2 or 3 times last week. I don't remember. I got lost once. I had to use my phone to get myself back home. I'm turned around. I'm serious. I'm turned around and I get back in there. I have no clue. So fortunately, I told my phone to take me home. So,
help me.
And then I'm walking around at night.
How are you, Margie? Let me hear, Margie, are you doing good or are you being like Juanita?
I'm doing good.
Are you?
Since we've been back from California, yeah, I've been good.
Everybody's better when they get out of California. I know, I live here. Are you still doing the walking and everything? Everything's good?
Yes, I love to walk. Bill's walking almost as much as me because he's got
Really? How's he doing that?
He has a service dog.
So his leg is okay to do that?
He actually says it's not feeling so bad.
Yes, that's good. There you go. He's getting more circulation and he's getting exercise and his tendons are moving better. Awesome. That's good.
Talking about you, Bill.
Me? You're talking about me?
Yeah, we are. Your ears burning?
Yeah.
So you're walking, Big B. That's good.
I'm walking a lot.
Okay, so it's nice. And that's nice, Margie, so you can have a walking partner sometimes.
Yeah, right now I distract Daisy, so I go out at different times.
I have a new girlfriend now.
Yeah, does she have more than 2 legs?
She does. She's a lot younger. A waggy tail.
Oh, nice.
She's a cutie.
Good. That's very good. That's an up. That's going up for you guys. You're walking more. You now, Bill's out there walking. You're doing good since you left California, and the holidays are coming up. So it's going to be important that you guys stay on track and take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Right, Martha? That's called a thumbs up.
Yes.
Did you get your GLA yet?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You know it's in the mail though, right?
Yes. Thank you. I'm very hopeful.
I'm just horrified. You can be hopeful. I'm horrified. We've been working several weeks trying to get her GLA. They sent her CLA by accident. And you know, when you're off the GLA, you notice it. So the GLA is very, very important. That would be good. Idris, are you taking GLA?
Yes.
Okay, good girl. And how much chocolate did you eat this week?
I don't know. I didn't count it.
Okay. So guess what you're going to do this week? You're going to count how many times you eat chocolate.
Can I do that too?
Are you eating chocolate? You're not eating chocolate.
No,
Nice
but
try, Martha. Little whippersnapper. We're missing Michelle. We got to get Michelle. I want to find out how her foot is.
What happened to her foot?
Oh, she fell as she was coming back on her 43rd walk. But then she said on the last Zoom, she said she didn't care. She was going to go out walking anyway. So she's a diehard now. But, you know, we're all going for that January 1st. You guys have to all keep in mind January 1st. Because 2022, we don't know what's coming our way. And we were just talking about this, Sharon, that, you know, it's not just about losing weight, girls and boys. It's about getting yourself as healthy as possible. It's sort of like being a prepper at this moment. Do you know what a prepper is? People that prepare for like doomsday or catastrophic, you know, apocalyptic kind of thing. But even with a supply chain as what we're seeing right now, over here in California along the Pacific coast, you can see all the big barges. And Ron DeSantis of Florida is telling everybody, hey, move your ships over to us, Florida, and get your trucks going and you can bring them in and take them through the country. Yes, Martha.
I'd like to share something we did in that area. We twice, I'll make a story short, twice were out of water in the area. And I thought, well, you know, I want to be prepared. And so we bought a big, I think a 40, 45 gallon plastic trash can from Walmart with wheels and a lid. And we stuck it in the garage and filled it with water from the hose. Now that's going to be for, you know, like the toilets, or I guess we could boil it, you know, if we had to drink it. We have some other kind of big things of water. But I just thought, well, that'd be really good to have. And it's, you know, we rinsed out the trash can with the hose first and dumped it. So that's what we did. It makes me feel
that's smart. You can also put the big trash bags in there. So you can wash it out, but put a big, huge black trash bag, yard trash bag, as a liner.
Why? Why would we want
Just for more sanitation, and also in case the you know, if it cracks or it breaks, whatever.
We're too late for that.
Well, you know, we live in earthquake land. So we always have earthquake preparedness. And then we don't have an earthquake for a while, and everything I stored away, you have to throw out. So, but that's good, everybody, because right about now you have to have on Flush Your Fat for Good. You should be habitual ritual on your foods, no matter what it is. And that way, you know what to buy at all times. You got to have your eggs. You got to, you know, get your kind of really good hot dogs, you know, that you can keep and freeze. The, you know, lately, if things, it's easy to put a little oil in a pan, heat it up, slice hot dogs, you know, the organic beef hot dogs. You can get the turkey hot dogs, you can get the chicken hot dogs. Make little slices, throw it in the hot oil while it's becoming kind of grilled and crispy on one side. Flip them over and crack 2 eggs in there. You let the eggs cook within the hot dogs. And then you flip the whole thing over and you've got 2 eggs and a whole hot dog in there. And you can do more than that, but I'm just saying that along with maybe some kind of a vegetable. But if we cannot get vegetables, I mean, I've waited 2 weeks for my soy milk, and they finally just called me and said, just want to let you know the soy milk came in and we're holding 6 in the back for you. When I tried to get some other things like, you know, different things, I had to go to Costco, Sprouts, Walmart, Trader Joe's. None of them had it. Some of the things I wanted and needed. So
Wow.
I started to resort to cans of salmon, you know, really, really good freshwater cans of salmon, and keep that stored up. These are things we can mix up the salmon. If I can't get chicken sometimes, so I open up a couple of cans of salmon, and then of course I do the mayonnaise, the dill pickles, a little bit of the shallot onions, and cucumbers. Mix all of that up and throw that onto a bed of lettuce instead of Jackie's chicken salad. Then I've got that. And that's easy. If I can't get lettuce, one day I couldn't get the, you know, the box lettuce. There was some available, like, but it was really bad. It was moldy. And then if you do Instacart, I wanted apples. I wanted Fuji apples, organic Fuji apples. And the guy that was doing the Instacart, I don't know if you guys have Instacart there, but to me, it's like my obsession now because I have so much to do. I don't have time to go shopping. So I order online, Instacart, what I want. And the guy's texting me every 5 minutes. They don't have that, but what about this? Oh, this one's good, except it's kind of moldy. All the cucumbers, you could not get decent cucumbers. So wow. Yeah, we're feeling it over here. But as far as your lifestyle is concerned, that doesn't mean that you can choose to go do something that's going to throw you out of nutritional ketosis. Yes, Martha?
Well, I thought in that scenario, it could come to be hard to get fruit, you know, fresh food eventually. What do you recommend on that? Because I've checked out this place online. You can buy like the ready meals. You just add hot water, and they have a fruit stuff, but I think it's dried, and isn't that a high sugar?
No, I get the frozen cherries. You can get frozen blueberries. You can get frozen fruit.
Frozen, yeah.
Because when they freeze the fruit, now if there's an apocalyptic, you know, whatever, and then we have no electricity, hopefully you have a generator. I don't, but we'll see. But I'm only looking at the fact that it's supply and demand right now. And they're doing it on purpose, let's just face it. So we just have to outsmart them. So at this point, I get frozen cherries, the blueberries, and you can keep it in your freezer at all times. And once you have your apples, your Fuji apples, then you just cut up half an apple, make, you know, little bite-sized half an apple, put it in a bowl, and then you put some of your frozen cherries in there or your blueberries.
Can we freeze apples?
I think you can.
And what's the kind of wieners again, please?
There's a couple of different kind. Let me see. I know you can get beef, you know, organic beef. You can see. I'm going to my Instacart. That's called Instacart. I don't know if you can see that.
Walmart's got that you can shop online. I've never done it. My daughter does.
No, and you can choose. I have Vons, Costco, Sprouts. You know, here's one that I just did. Oh, here it is. And they always have it like buy it again, which is good. Okay, this is Applegate, the Great Organic Uncured Beef Hot Dog. So that's Applegate, the Great Organic Uncured Beef Hot Dog. But you can get the same thing in chicken and turkey. And those are,
what do you call, read that to me again. What is it?
Applegate.
Uncured. What do you call uncured? What is uncured?
so that they're not using sodium nitrate or sodium nitrite. They're not, it's just pure. I'll read the back to you. No,
What store is that at? Do you know what store?
You can get that anywhere. You can even get that at the Vaughn's local groceries.
Walmart? Does Walmart have it? Because that's the only store. Really
Yes, I think so. This is organic grass-fed beef. That's what we want. Why do we want grass-fed?
No corn.
No, it's, yes.
Omega, it's got the omega 3s or 6s or something.
CLA, conjugated linoleic acid. CLA comes from the grass. You do not feed cows grain. Okay. Juanita knows that much. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
When you start walking and taking care of that, I'll stop busting your chops. It's sea salt, organic spices, organic dehydrated garlic, organic onions, paprika, and celery. Ta-da, done. Real food. It's really good.
Okay, uncured means they're not putting additives. Because when you hang a beef, you're curing a beef that way too.
Well,
when you let it hang.
Yeah. But that's different. And you can do that when they pack it in salt. But
yeah,
uncured for this means that there's no sodium, no preservatives, no sodium.
No preservatives. Gotcha.
Okay. 2 eggs.
I thought maybe they were just killing the cow and just cutting it up and doing, whatever.
Not only no.
I was being facetious, mean.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know.
What about frozen vegetables? Because I know they freeze them right out of the field.
Yes, and they freeze them, not always out of the field, but they freeze them when they're ripe, which, as you guys have been educated, the phytochemicals come into the plant at the point of ripening, right? Exactly. So frozen vegetables are best. Get them. In fact, if you can, get like over at Home Depot, you can get like one of those small freezers put in your garage or somewhere. They're about, you can get them for, I just helped my friend get one on sale, and there was a little ding on it. So I said, get a discount. They gave her $50. So for $119, she got a great size freezer, and frozen vegetables are the best. Yeah. You don't want canned vegetables.
No.
No. Right, Idris?
Right.
Okay. So we got to have frozen. That's the next best thing to fresh. And you can get, like salmon that's in fresh water, tuna in fresh water, and whatever else you can get that you can freeze and save. It's really important. And we're not eating grains. We're not eating breads. We're not eating anything. And when we can't get certain foods, we can always do that. We can get, the canned salmon, or we can get some different kinds of meats and freeze them. Cut them up, freeze them. Get turkey. If you guys really want to lose weight and sleep like a baby, ground turkey, organic ground turkey. Make yourself a little turkey patty, put a little olive oil in the pan, sprinkle it with a Montreal steak seasoning, get it nice and cooked on both sides, and put that on a bed of lettuce. But before you do that, put some goat cheese, crumble it up, goat cheese, chop up a little bit of a red bell pepper, organic, and then you put the turkey on top. It'll start to melt the cheese, and then you put a little mayonnaise on top to make it moist, and every protein has to be accompanied with a fat. So there you go. And it's delicious. It's really good. But if you just have that like a couple hours before bedtime, you're not only going to be full, you're going to get that tryptophan from that turkey. turkey is equal to the, very, very close to the amino acids of beef. So you're going to be building your muscles and your lean muscle mass, but you're also going to get that tryptophan to help you sleep deep. And you're not going to be hungry through the night. Your blood sugar will be regulated. It's a trip. Yes, Martha.
I like to buy this, it's Soyrizo, Soyriso. It's a soy substitute for the Mexican chorizo. But I notice on the label, it says 1 gram of sugar. And it's kind of a long, you know, maybe 18 inches when you stretch it out. That means I should not eat that, right? Because of the 1 gram.
Well, is it from soy?
Yeah, it's a soy product.
Okay, but is it processed?
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to, it's been a while since I bought it because I saw that 1 gram of sugar. And
yeah, well, what you always have to know is where does the sugar come from? Because our cranberry juice that we put into our cran flush has sugar in it, but it's from the natural cranberry. You see, no sugar added, that means they already added sugar, right? Sharon, did you say that?
Right.
Or you knew that. If they say unsweetened, that means they didn't put sugar in it. But if it's no sugar added, they, by law, they can go up to 50% of the product and put sugar in there. So you got to find out what that product's from. Is there any starch in that product, Martha?
I don't know.
Okay, so chances are you ain't buying that for a while.
Well, I'm looking here online right now. Well, this one says organic. I didn't notice.
Well, are you feeling like you want to eat that?
Yes, I vary that usually with the turkey, sweet Italian turkey sausage. And it doesn't taste sweet to me. I don't know if they just use the word sweet because of herbs in it. And then turkey bacon. So I alternate those 3 meats over time with eggs.
Well, you have to read the ingredients. Find out what's the sugar part.
And then also, so at a local Chinese restaurant here, I don't eat the fried food things, but I think everything's pretty much covered with that thickening. What's that thickening stuff called?
Cornstarch?
Cornstarch, yeah. So that's a no-no, right?
That's a no-no. Listen, January 1st, how long do we have?
Not that long.
Not that long.
Month and a half?
So, yeah, we have about a month and a half. And we women can lose 2 to 3 pounds of adipose tissue a week. So really, if you want to be conservative, we can lose a good 20 to 25 pounds. Let's just say 20 by January 1st. And if you don't have that much weight to lose, like Luann, it will not only tighten up, you're going to get healthier, stronger, and get more lean, and you'll be feeding your muscles and bones. You only have 5 pounds to lose, Luann, but to be healthy and strong and really be totally committed by January 1st, you're going to notice a huge difference. Because like I said,
Yeah.
you guys, we don't know what's coming our way 2022. We just don't.
Right, big time.
And growing old is not for sissies. So by the time we get, next year, guess what? We're a year older. That sucks. I'm still trying to work on accepting 69. Every time I have to go someplace, or like I had that hand surgery and they want to know, do you have insurance? And I go, yeah, I have that. I don't know, it's Medicare, Medicaid, Medicare, something. It's for after you're 65. And they go, oh, Medicare. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I refuse to believe I have it. It helps when they pay for they're not paying for my insurance. I have to pay every month for that. But yes, Martha?
2 things. Wednesday, our church had the monthly potluck, and the pastor had me cut up the desserts.
Oh, brother.
So I didn't even have a lick of anything. I just
Good for you.
cut it all
Wow,
up.
good.
I was praying, Lord, don't let me eat it.
No, but you can smell it.
good.
I mean, that helps me tremendously. You know, I think I told you guys last week or 2 weeks, Savannah, she's trying to get me to eat, I don't know what it was. Oh, it was a cookie. And she put it in the microwave so the chocolate chip would melt. And she had it all jazzed up and everything. She goes, Mom, you just have to try this. You just, I said, no, I can't. She goes, come on, just a little. You got to try this. I go, no, but let me smell it. And she goes, oh my God. And I go, okay, I know exactly how it tastes now. Okay, thanks.
Well, it doesn't really do it for me. I mean, it's just better than nothing.
Well, and listen, it has to do it for me because I don't care. No matter what happens, I am going to January 1st. And where I'm at is because I have been devoted since we started this in September. So
the other thing is I found the label on this Soity. So it says total carbs 6 grams is 2%. Now this is in 2 pieces, and it says where the ingredients go.
it's probably coming from the soy. Soy is a bean, you know.
It says water, textured soy protein, parentheses soy flour, distilled vinegar, seasoning blend, parentheses spices, salt, dextrose, paprika, onion powder, garlic powder.
Okay, done. You're not doing that.
Okay.
What's
Dextrose.
dextrose?
Dextrose. Sugar.
Yep. And on top of that,
Trose.
2 grams.
It's trose, except for ambertose.
Right.
It's bad sugar.
Good one, Sharon. Yeah, no, you know what? It's not like it's going to leave the planet. Right?
Right.
So, Margie, are you putting salt in your cran flush?
No. I know you said to do, I did that for a little while, then I got off.
I just don't want you to get dehydrated. And
why do we put salt in it?
Huh?
Why do we put salt in your cran?
To retain your fluids, it's for electrolytes. If you do the pink Himalayan salt, it becomes a hydrating property. So
how much should I put in?
Just a pinch.
In the 1 bottle?
Yeah, a pinch of pink Himalayan.
Right.
It's the minerals in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really important. I mean, I just had to have this hand surgery, and you know how you have to have pre-op. So I went in for pre-op, and the doctor said, you're perfect, except you're a little dehydrated, drink more. And I'm like, what? How can that be? How can I be? And I realized I wasn't putting anything into my juice to help me to keep, and I was slacking off, you know, slacking off, like, oh, you know, I'm ready to go to bed, and oh my God, I didn't drink the 3rd bottle. Oh, it's okay. I'll just have some water right now or whatever. And it's been very hot. It was 90 degrees here yesterday.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so when I'm out there, and that freaks you out a little bit because it becomes cold, and then you're saying, okay, it's cool no matter what. Then you go out for the next couple of days and it's 88, 90 degrees, and you don't realize it, but you're losing your fluids. So you gotta.
Yeah, it's a little cooler than that here. It was in the 40s today.
Okay, 40s ain't gonna make it for me either. But I lived in all different kinds of weather. I'm not good in the cold. I'm great in the hot. So, Idris, what are we gonna do about the chocolate?
We're gonna have to work on it.
Okay, here's how we're gonna work on it, babe. You're gonna get a piece of paper, and every time you eat, you're going to write down the date and the time, and until next Tuesday, we want to see when you eat it and how much. How about that?
Okay.
Are you thrilled about that? I can
No.
I'm trying to figure this thing out. You know, you're my biggest challenge. Can you show me your, do you have your chocolate wrapper there?
No.
Okay, so next week, I want to be able to look at your chocolate wrapper.
Okay.
Okay. But you're eating your fruit twice a day?
I'm working on it. I didn't get it yesterday because I was too tied up last night, but we're working on it, trying to get the second one in.
Okay, good. It's important for you, Idris. You know, you and me are the oldest on this Zoom.
No way. No way.
No, I'm 72.
Also,
Who's 72?
Me?
You're 72? Look at her.
Yeah.
She looks like a teenager.
Bill's 75. So
Okay.
I'm 69 also, Jackie.
Yeah, I'm 69. Yeah. What are you, Sharon?
I'm 74. I'll be 75.
Okay.
December 28th.
Okay. Oh my God, you're a Christmas baby?
oh,
3 days after.
Okay, Juanita, are we getting back on track?
Yes. Yes, we are. Right. And I'm going to put some salt because right now I've got cramps in my legs. So I must be dehydrated.
Yes. My son-in-law he cuts trees. He's got a tree service. And he didn't drink well. He didn't take care of himself well. And after he finished taking down these big, huge palm trees and other trees, his hands were cramped like this. And he wasn't able to even drive. His friend had to drive to the dump.
It's like a raptor or a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All his muscles went up like this.
Was that on Halloween night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, okay, that's great. Now we're going to get life insurance. You being a dumbass like that. You're the husband to my daughter. You're not doing that, okay? I know, I knew you'd be mad. I said, no, we're getting life insurance. So we have to take care of ourselves and we have to think of the future. So Luann, you're walking. How many blocks?
Oh, okay. I'm walking probably about 6 or 7 blocks, not as far as I should. And I'm doing it like about 4 days a week, not as many as I should. But I do have a story to tell you. It's kind of funny. Debbie Daniels didn't find it funny, but I did. In my last pair of jeans in my drawer, it was a size 12. And I thought, oh, I don't wear that 12. I can't believe I didn't give them away or whatever. So anyway, I got them out and put them on. And I really wear a size 10 or a size 8. And so I put them on, and this is what I find really funny. She didn't, but whenever I go to the bathroom, I don't have to undo them. I just flip them down and then flip them back up. I told her it's just me, myself, and I that live here, and I just find it so rewarding to do that.
You know what? I would be happy all day. That's why I wear leggings.
I'm sticking to it.
Get on and off. But why wouldn't Debbie be happy about that? Because she needs to be doing this.
Well, she said, well, she had some kind of big ones like that too. And then she said somebody came to her door and she said, I was so embarrassed because I looked so sloppy. And I thought, well, yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's the difference in us, you know.
When did that happen, Luann?
I was just talking to her a while ago. She's got company or she would have been on.
No, but I mean, when did your pants you could slide them off like that?
Oh, just, what is today? Tuesday? Yeah, like probably just yesterday. Mm-hmm.
Really? Okay.
That's about 2 inches around the waist. The 10s are too big and the 8s are a little bit small. I can still wear them. It's just not really, really comfortable. But now, like this evening, I'm sure that I really could. But I'll try tomorrow and see if I can feel comfortable. You're
probably a 9'10" right now. Are you a 9'10"? You're probably at a 9'10".
Yeah, probably. I never thought about that. Forgot about that.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yes, good Martha?
Thank you.
I had a can of coconut cream in the cupboard because a long time ago you talked about using that in the recipe. And I haven't eaten in a few days, but is that phase 1 or phase 2 thing?
Oh, that's phase 1, and you throw like 2 tablespoons of chia seeds in there, and it thickens it up. The seeds are protein. The coconut is somewhat of a fat protein, and it makes a pudding, and it's awesome.
Okay.
It's hard to get over at Trader Joe's. But yeah, you want is it the Blue Label coconut cream or whatever it looks like?
I don't know. It's been a while since I opened it. Can you talk about what other kind of snacks and treats we can have? Because I'm kind of bored and I want a zing now and then.
You want a what?
Zing, Z-I-N-G.
Is that a zing bar? Because they have them.
She wants some zing, swing, zing.
I want some endorphins going on around here.
Yeah, no, I know all about that because there's sometimes when I feel like, God, it's Saturday night, I'm watching a scary movie, I want to have a little something, but I wait till it's fruit time and I eat the frozen cherries. Now the snacks, yes, you can do some, remember the power bar, I called them, what did I call them? They're little power drops. I made them with coconut and some cacao. I'll have to pull that out and post that again.
Is that pecans too, like a nugget kind of a thing?
Yeah, I did that. And also Savannah made something really, really good that was good at the beginning, and I have to look for that. And that was sesame seed butter with cacao and something else. And you put it in the refrigerator and the cacao hardens up. And it's like a little square sandwich kind of thing, and it's good. So I'll post those again. But
phase 1?
Does cacao really taste like chocolate?
Yeah, it's like a bitter, very bitter. It's
bitter, yeah.
Dark chocolate, serious dark chocolate, but it's not chocolate.
Put a little sugar in it, wouldn't use it.
Juanita, she's like.
Well, I took some.
No, you're not.
I am. Yes, I was.
What, Martha?
I put some cacao nibs in my mouth this afternoon when I wanted a chocolate fix. I told myself that's my chocolate fix.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I'll put the cacao powder with my soy milk real cold and mix it with the frother. That's my chocolate.
Yeah, I do that too. Also, there's
nasty.
No. How long does it take to train a taste bud?
Well, I tried. That's just like that soft goat cheese. Nope, it isn't happening.
It takes 2 weeks to retrain a taste bud.
Right.
I can do the hard goat cheese. I can finally do the goat yogurt, but not that soft stuff.
Why can you finally do the goat yogurt? Why?
Because I put salt in it and it kills the taste.
Is it pink Himalayan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, there's cacao that's in like little round drops. They're like big, huge chocolate chips. And that's cacao. And sometimes I'll crush that up in a Ziploc bag to where there's little hard pieces. And I throw that in my yogurt with my nuts.
No.
Cacao is what, Martha?
I'll go ahead and finish your sentence.
Hold it, you're underwater. I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
You said to finish your sentence.
Yes.
Finish my sentence or hers?
Yes.
Yours.
Okay. So I don't know what I was saying, but
cacao.
About the cacao.
You can put cacao in your yogurt.
No, I was going to tell you something else. But I chop up the cacao, not the nibs, because I'm afraid of. I like the nibs, but I've chipped a tooth on it once before. So I just do the cacao drops. They're like little chocolate drops, and they're just straight cacao. And it's like a bitter. It's almost like eating like a coffee bean, but it's chocolate. And yes, you put that in with your goat yogurt, or you put it in, I have the
Where do you get
powder.
those at?
I'll post it.
Where do you get chips?
You have to get it at a health food store. They're really good.
Cacao.
Martha, your mic's freaking out. Idris,
Yeah, I had my cell phone too close, so I threw it in the chair.
Okay, Idris, were you able to find cacao?
Yes, I did, but I don't know if I've got what you're talking about.
Okay, was it a cacao bar or cacao powder? What did you find?
I think it's the powder.
Okay, well, was it in a bag called cacao?
I don't know if it's a bag or if it's a container. I don't remember.
Okay, you found it though. Have you opened it yet?
I haven't really used it much yet.
Okay, well, I'm hoping that that's going to be an exchange for you, so you don't do the chocolate with the sugar.
Put some in your oso latte, Idris. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's what I do. Michelle, where are you coming from? I see Michelle.
I know, I'm so sorry. There's another meeting going on here.
That's okay. At least you popped in. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You look good.
How's everybody doing?
How's your foot?
We're on the usual subject of chocolate and cacao for Idris. And Martha just figured out that she's not getting Mexican soy product. Juanita is not even feeling guilty about abusing her dog by not walking it. But she's going to get back on track after she had Chinese food. Margie is doing exceptionally well, and even Bill is walking with her now. And I think Sharon is being scolded to, if she gets cacao, she's not going to put sugar in with it.
I know. I would never. No.
That's it in a nutshell.
I just go with regular chocolate.
50 minutes so far. What's going on? How's your foot?
Yeah. Okay, my foot is getting better, and now I'm feeling bad about not. I all week long I kept thinking about posting in the room, and I just never got around to it. And what I wanted to say was that I don't like, we always talk about like the reasons why we do these things or don't do these things, whether we're eating things we're not supposed to, or we're not doing what we're supposed to do. And I hear a lot of, I was stressed. And I don't know what everybody's different level of stress is. I mean, different people can handle different amounts of stress. And this week, I don't know if I was stressed, but I kind of felt a little depressed. And, I carry a lot of stress around with me, mostly because my business is really stressing me. Like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know whether to get rid of it or dive in and make it better, get rid of it. I don't know. And so I'm always stressed about it because I'm not making any money. And, I just don't know what to do with it. So I didn't want to walk a few days. Like, I really just didn't want to walk. I wanted to just stay in bed, and I didn't want to walk. And I just made myself get out of bed, put my shoes on, wrap my ankle, and go for that walk.
That a girl.
And, so when I was walking, I was thinking about our calls and the things that we do or that we don't do. And, it's because of stress and it's this and that. And the conclusion that I came to is that we really, really, really just have to love ourselves enough to do the right thing.
Right.
And we know what the right thing is. And so, I kind of, I was just trying to change my vocabulary a little bit with myself this week, and it's kind of working. But I have gotten out every day and I've taken my walk. Today was the first day that I actually was enjoying getting up and doing it. So anyway.
That's great.
That's great. Yeah. Congratulations, Michelle.
You're good, Michelle.
Awesome.
It's not only
your inspiration.
Yeah, and it's not only profound because so many people find the excuse all the time, and they don't always get down to the bottom line. And the bottom line, but we started out, Sharon, right? Didn't we start talking about this in the beginning? We don't know what's coming our way in 22. We don't know, you know, all these viruses and things they're talking about. We don't need to worry about it because the worry will kill you more than that. We need to do what we know is best, to eat right, supplement with the Ambritos and the Plus and the AO and all the good stuff. Keep ourselves on a schedule of eating right and getting up and walking because we know that's the right thing to do. When it's the right thing to do, and then we say, well, we just don't want to do it. Now, that's come to Jesus moment, you know?
And the other thing that I wanted to say, because, you know, you guys are always saying that, you know, I'm an inspiration and I'm inspiring you. And I just want to say that alone was inspiring me. Because I was like, shit, these people are counting on me.
Right.
I can't not walk.
Right.
Yes.
I have to get out and walk so that I can be an inspiration for them. Now, maybe that's a little codependent, and that's a whole different story.
I know the pressure, you know, trust me. But you know what? That is a blessing.
It is.
Because how you measure the quality of one's life is the impact you've made on others. So you have literally stepped up your game in life. And you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping others. That makes you bomb. You have come out of whatever cocoon you were in. And you have, because I was there when it was like, well, I just can't, you know, I tried, but I mean, if you go back and look at some of our Zooms and listen to some of our calls, Michelle, you're not even the same person. And you have really grown and developed to the point where, yes, you are an inspiration, and yes, you're still inspiring others, but you're also inspiring yourself because now you have put the pressure on yourself to do better, to do better, to do better.
Well, it feels better. It feels better. You know, I think that I'm going to fit into some other clothes soon.
Very good.
And I'm not walking like I'm doing my original walk, which, you know, what happened was like after a few days or a week of walking, I extended my walk to go further and faster in that 30 minutes. So now just because of my ankle, I'm keeping it back to the original walk, but I'm still walking for 30 minutes and I'm, you know, I'm going as fast as I can without being stupid.
Yeah, but that's good. You're still doing your lymphatic system, your cardiovascular system, you're revving up your engine. So listening to you is great. And listening to Luann say that she was able to go to the bathroom without unbuttoning her pants and she could just slide it down.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm just having so much fun with that.
I mean, that made my day.
That's great.
Yep. So, Michelle, you have a lot on your plate. And because you're making choices for yourself that is right for you, then you're going to make the right choice for what to do with your business.
Yeah, I will eventually.
Yeah. But it's not pressing because right now it's about you in January 1st. You know, it's we're all focused. We're not doing Chinese food anymore. We're not going to put sugar in our cacao. And we're going to have Idris every day write down the time and what she ate. And we're going to try to find, well, she did buy some cacao. So now the next step is for her to try it.
Yeah.
So, yes, Martha.
Okay.
Martha and then Margie.
I see here on the Flesh or Fat Facebook page the Jackie's protein bombs. That's what
that's it. Yeah.
Okay, and so can we not have like a mixture of sprouted pecans with some cacao powder and or nibs with some coconut cream, and maybe, I don't know, stir them up, make it like a dessert, either in a bowl or just freeze them?
Yeah, it's all plant. You can do it all. And I don't think you can really freeze that, but when you want to put chia seeds in, let it gel up to where you have a pudding, and then maybe throw in some pecans in there. You could throw in some maybe cacao chips. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes snack, I'll melt some healthy butter in a pan and just put some pecans, like a handful of pecans, sprouted pecans, a little bit of garlic powder and pink salt for a salty snack.
Yeah. Well, either that or when you dry your pecans, then you can spray them with the oil or put a little coconut oil in the hot pan that you just dried them, and then sprinkle some salt and garlic powder on it, and then put them back in so that the heat re-dries it and dries onto the nut.
Okay, can we make Chinese food at home and use like the Bragg's aminos?
Yeah, Bragg's amino acids. You
Yes.
use that as a soy sauce, but what's the Chinese food you want to eat?
She's not going to let you get by with it.
There's not a, I mean, egg foo young, what? You can't do any Chinese food, especially if it has monosodium glutamate in it.
Oh, but you could do a stir fry at home, right?
Oh yeah, with chicken, yeah. Stir fry with chicken, yeah.
We can make an egg foo young. Couldn't we make an egg foo young with the egg and vegetables and make a patty?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's like a frittata.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have to hear that frittata one more time. Okay, well, girls, listen.
Okay.
It's time.
Margie had something.
Margie, yes.
About goat milk. We can't find it in our grocery stores. We can still get it at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, but it's more expensive. I don't know how much it costs at a farm, but does it have to be pasteurized?
No.
From a farm?
No, if you can find a good farm in your area and find out if they're selling goat milk, that would be awesome.
Okay.
That would be the best. We've done that several times. And from time to time, we look for unpasteurized goat milk in the stores, but a lot of times we have to just get the pasteurized. But unpasteurized is excellent, you know.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah, Bill was worried about that, so.
No, especially if they're selling it at the farm. Now, if you're going to go and sit next to the goat and milk it, we got to talk about that. But in the meantime, no, if you can find farms in your area that are selling the goat milk.
Yes, I think there are.
That's excellent, because all the enzymes and all the properties in that milk is very healthy, very, very healthy. So, and it's usually cheaper because it's coming from the farmer.
Bye, guys.
Okay, guys, you're doing great. Stay with it, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night.
Bye. Nice to see you all, even for a few minutes.
Yes, you too.
Good. You came in and did a finale.